Happiness and hello. Today we're going to talk about some more Red Wings. Imagine that. The one of the things that's difficult for me right now is trying to figure out which boots that I've reviewed and which boots I haven't. So I have to kind of go back and revisit some of the videos. And then I was going around to my storage areas, kind of trying to mark the boxes of the ones that I haven't done. I think after today, I have about 18 more pairs that I want to review of Red Wings, and then I might do some work boots. So I may have in me 4 or 5 videos left of my collection. And this channel started explicitly because guys kept telling me, they didn't want to see just one boot at a time on Instagram or Facebook, that they wanted to see my collection and groupings of my boots. So that's why this channel started. So also, when I get back to Mexico, I realized that I haven't reviewed really. I sang a song down there, but I realized I hadn't done any boots down there. So I might have at least 3 videos down there that I can do. So I might have, I don't know, 8 videos left in me. And then after that, it's just going to be, something, because it may be miscellaneous after that. Boots that I receive, like I told you, some of the boots that I don't have anymore that I reviewed. Or it may be, new ones that have come in. I'll be reviewing kind of a miscellaneous groupings of new to me boots, and or requests for guys that want to hear about something. Doesn't necessarily have to be boots, but hear me talk about something if I get special requests. So today what we have is we have some very special Red Wings, and I want to put a shout out to Instagram's Mr. Thompson R. If you want to know what a fine gentleman dresses like, you can look at his Instagram, because he's an amazing, wonderful man from the Midwest, a very good friend of mine. We exchange boots back and forth. We're very close in size. And so he gave me these. And these are what Red Wing calls a linesman. You see the full Vibram lug sole. And they are the 2936 Red Wing collaboration with Brooks Brothers. I have a little false tongue in there. And they are in a leather called Maize Abilene. Maize is the yellow color of some of my Red Wings that I'll show you later, but this is Maize Abilene, and these are from 2014. So thank you to Mr. Thompson R. for the gift of these amazing boots. I love you, brother. And, these boots have a little bit of a break-in. They are a 10.5. Most of my life I was a 10. I was always a 10. You know how your mom is when you're a little boy. She keeps buying the next size bigger, or half a size bigger, because your feet keep growing. Well, I went all the way up to about 10.5, and then I realized my shoes were too big when I was in high school. And so I went back to a 10 around that time in my late teens, I think. And but then they really, this area of the toe box really started hurting in some of my Red Wing work boots with the steel toe, and they sized me. Now they have those fancy machines at the Red Wing store where they can get your exact size, and so they sized me up to a 10.5. Like I've told you before, on the Brannick it's like I'm a 10, 10.25 on the other. That's why I wear a 10.5. These are a 10.5. Oh no, these are a 10. So that's why they fit me. But I think the last was a little bit bigger. They're a little bit big on Mr. Thompson. But they're just a little bit, it's kind of the pinky toe thing. There's going to be a little bit of a break-in. I've worn them a few times, but this is the only pair I have of these Red Wing linesmans. And I don't know if they came in any leathers, didn't research that. That's the pair that I have, so you know what those look like. Now, another thing about Mr. Thompson is he's the expert in my group, because he knows everything about these Beckman mock toes. Now, as you know, the Red Wing Beckman, and I'm not really into the Beckman. I think I sold all my Beckmans. It's like an Iron Ranger. It's the same last like the Iron Ranger. It's got kind of a bulbous toe with no cap over it, with no extra piece of leather, capping the toe. That's what the usual Beckman is. And they come in black cherry, black, chestnut, cigar, different leathers like that, and they're really nice shoes, and they're nice dress shoes, and you can get away with those Beckman's a little bit dressier than a cap-toed Iron Ranger, if that's what you're looking at. I think when I had a pair, I would wear them when I was going out sometimes. But they are, the last is bigger. So I do wear a 10 in the Iron Rangers, and that fits me fine. And also the Beckman round toes. But what we have here now, let me see which one it is. This, okay, is the 9010. Okay, it's the Cherry Featherstone. Now in these are mock toe Beckmans, and this is what I was very confused about. I really like that, the mock toe on this fancier boot. You know, it's got the little heel. This one is a half sole. Okay, it's like a lug half sole. I have these other ones called Coopers, and we're going to talk about those. Those are full sole. It's the same style, okay, but it's got the full mini lug sole. And so I was very confused, and I thought these were Coopers too. A Cooper, historically, is a person who makes barrels. That's a Cooper. That's people with the last name Cooper. I think somewhere in their lineage, they were barrel makers, just like people named Carpenter or Baker or plumber or what, you know. We have all these trade names. We have place names, our last names, or apoggios, can be usually place names, names of areas or towns, or trade names. When people first started differentiating with last names, I think they sometimes kind of chose the last name. Anyway, these are the Coopers here. We're going to talk about the Coopers. These are Beckmans. These are Beckman from 2011, 9010. Okay, they also have the 9012 in chestnut, and the 9015 in black. I don't know if that's black harness. I kind of think that it might be. Okay, so I really like these. These are the mock toe Beckman. Now they're very rare. If you can find them, get them, because they're not making them anymore. And they fit me. These are 10.5s, so they fit me a little bit smaller than the regular Beckman or the Iron Ranger. I go back to my normal size on these with this mock toe. Okay, so here's the difference now, what we're going to see. Okay, the next ones I have here are the Red Wing 2964 in black harness. These are black harness from 2016. These are the Cooper. Okay, my other Coopers are 2016 also. I don't know if they only made it for 1 year. It's just coincidence that the two pairs that I ended up with are the same year. All my shoes, mostly, I don't know, over 80% of my boots are, they're secondhand. So, you know, I don't pay full price for much. I like getting them secondhand. I'm not paying full price. If they don't fit me, I kind of resell them, pass them on. You know, there is kind of a, like when you're buying a car, it kind of depreciates once you drive it off the lot. Same with the boots, man. I mean, it could be like a pair of $700-800 boots. If somebody wears them a little bit, doesn't like them, whatever, that they don't fit right, they sell them for $400 or $500. So you can save some money buying them this way. I know that, you know, Red Wing Iron Rangers right now are like $329, $359, something like that. So I mean, you would think that these boots, if they were to be selling right now, would be $350 or $340, somewhere around there. If you can get them for $150, $160, a boot like that in very new-like condition or in a very good condition, that's a great bargain. And so I would do that. So you will see that that has, sorry about the little dirt, I have used these, that has the full Vibram mini lug sole on it. Okay, Beckman, mock toe, half sole, half lug sole. Cooper, mock toe, that's what makes it the Cooper, the full rubber sole going all the way like that, the mini lug. So here is now the Cooper in amber portage. Now the amber color, or the name of the amber color on the Iron Rangers is amber harness, I believe. These are amber portage. It looks like there's a little bit more orange in the brown. It's a little bit more orangey. I really like these. Both of these two styles for me. I mean, I'm a carpenter. I'm not like some of you guys with all these fancy dress shoes, dress boots, and everything like that. These are about as dressy as I go. So for me, if I dress up, okay, maybe I wouldn't wear them with a suit, but when do I wear a suit? For marrying and burying. That's about it. And I would just go with something that with a plain toe that matches a suit. But if I'm going up to something that it may not be formal, but I don't go to many formal things, but where you got to look nice, these are about as nice as a carpenter gets. So these are the 2954, okay? 2964 in the black, 2954 in the amber portage. Also from 2016. I really dig them. They're cool boots. Okay, I guess it's going to be a shorter video because it looks like I got about everything covered here. I want to talk to you a little bit about some of the comments that I receive. I don't receive a lot of comments. Everything's always positive. Sometimes guys are kind of razzing me a little bit, give me a hard time about having bangs or whatever. You know, the way that I look, the way that I dress is me. This shirt is Indigo Farah, okay? My jeans are Gustin jeans. I just started trying out Gustin jeans, and I really like them. I really like the Gustins. I'm wearing Frank's boots, the Frank's Rugged Emery collaboration right now, okay? You gotta go, you know, we all look the same. That's not a good thing. I mean, if you look at me, I'm this big guy with big nose, big large face and everything. God gave me this baby blonde hair. Work with your strengths, man. You know, I have a really big forehead and everything. The bangs help me out. So it's just kind of funny that when you know, people try and put you in a box, people try and want you to look just like they do, or they feel uncomfortable if people aren't like them. This goes back to many of the problems we have, societal problems. Be you. I mean, I am very much influenced by all these heritage, rugged guys, and, you know, with the look. I mean, look at me. This work shirt style is something like a flannel style, and I had these type of shirts, but I'm really into it now because it's really this heritage, rugged style. You'll notice I'm a little excessive compulsive if you didn't know that already. This is the third video where I've got a green work shirt on. It is a different work shirt. I wore an Ann Sons green work shirt 2 videos ago. I wore just a green, I forget what the name of it is, work shirt in the last video. That was a real work shirt. And then the Indigo Farah. I have one pair of Indigo Farah jeans and an Indigo Farah work shirt. The belt that I have right now, shout out to Nobleman's Apothecary. This is the Hondo belt. It's kind of a brown maroon, and it matches the Emery boots that I'm wearing right now. And then also, you know, I don't have all the information and every detail on these boots. I'm not a last expert or a leather expert. You get some of these guys, man, they know every single detail. These YouTubers, God bless them, I like them. I watch all of them. Most of them are my friends, but they know every single detail about everything. I'm the guy that doesn't know everything. If you're here watching me, it is not to watch a person who's right all the time. It's to watch a person who's happy and loves you all the time. So I know what I know, and I'm sharing it with you. And so back to what I was talking about, you know, why I'm doing these videos of guys asking to see my collection. I'm just showing you what I got and telling you what I know about it. And it's to help my friends. It's for entertainment. If you like watching me as a person, if you like my philosophy, my opinions, that's the reason to watch. If you like boots, if I'm just doing a good job at the video YouTube part of it, those are good reasons to watch. So along that line, you know, some guys have kind of made some different kind of comments, and I'm not a boot purist guy. I'm not a brand purist guy. I'm into big, expensive brands and everything. That's what I'm showing. But, you know, love is more important to me than anything. And I would rather walk the rest of my life with no boots and be loved than to have amazing boots on and walk the rest of this life with no love. And I know that people are different. They've been treated differently as children. Maybe they said, screw it. I don't need love. I need a good pair of boots to carry on through this life. Hey, that's not a bad opinion. I mean, I know you need boots. I know we all need boots. But if I had to choose one, I'd choose love. So I hope in this day that you choose some very fine boots, and that you can find happiness, and that you choose love.